Okay, an update on the Denali. I had a code. I can't really show it to you now because I just got rid of it, but I had a code, a check engine. I've had it for months, and I knew what it was. Cylinders 3 and 5, so it's one on this right side, it's 1, 3, 5, 7. So the two middle had bad glow plug readings. Call it what you will, I don't remember the code. Anyway, sometimes that is the glow plug controller unit, and they say you need to reprogram it. Sometimes it's glow plugs. So I figured I'd start with the glow plugs anyway. I've got 91,000 miles on this now. That's about the time you're going to want to change them. They say don't try and get more than 100,000 out of them because they can, wear down, get damaged if one cracks and drops in. I don't know, that's just what they say. I'll show you what I just pulled out. This job is so fast, literally. If you work on your Chevy or GMC at all a lot, and you're pretty quick at getting like the fender well off in this, it's really pretty simple. There's just a bunch of Torx head screws. They are, just like this. And let me look at the torque, what torque bit it is. These are all the tools you need right here. That's it. The torque you need is a T15, and then you'll want this is a 10 millimeter wrench. That's to get to the heat shield plates. I've got a 10 millimeter that doesn't have any blockage in it because you're going to need to seat down. What do they do? Here's the injector. See the injector? I'm going to try and hold this. Hold on. So to get to this, you need to be able to get all the way there. I have another 10 millimeter socket, but it's got a block plate like right back in here, so I'd get to about there and I couldn't quite reach the nut. So I had to find a socket that was an all the way through. You'd probably want a 6-point as well, and because you got to get deep in on there. So here's one of my injectors. You can see a little bit of heat there. It doesn't look like a lot of wear compared to the new one. I just put the new ones in, so I can't really compare it to, but it didn't look that much different. I did get a soot cleaner, basically one of those metal tools that you put in place of this, and you can twirl it around and it cleans it out. It really wasn't dirty in mine specifically. Wouldn't be a bad idea to check and try and clean those out. So this is what they basically looked like. One of these had been changed out before. I think probably there must have been a code at some point, because I think when I went to the dealership once, number 7 looked newer than the rest, and it was a different model number on the glow plug. Here is the model for the glow plugs. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. I accidentally ordered at first the wrong glow plugs off of Amazon. They were GM. They're all the same like this, only one of the numbers was off, and it was for the years before the LP5, so the earlier model diesel. Anyway, back to these. You're gonna want a, what is this, 1/2 inch. This is for the one nut on this side. 2 10 millimeters of wrench, the socket, and then I just use an extension and a short 3/8. And then I have an 8 millimeter, which is for the nut that goes on the end of this, that puts the wire on there. That's an 8 millimeter, and then this is a 10. So that deep 10 millimeter socket, and then the Torx bit. And that's all the tools you need. I can show you. So this is the only plate I loosen up. There's 3 10 millimeter bolts. There's one here. There's one slightly up here, which is what you need to use a wrench for. And then further up top, there's another one, and I used a wrench for that as well. I just take these off so I can move the plate around, so I can get to this glow plug easier. And then this one that's tucked back into here, you kind of have to scoot this over so you can I get my socket in right about here. And then this one's easy to get to, and then of course this back one's just right there. So 3 of these are absolutely simple. It didn't take me, I heated the motor up initially before and let it get warm before I wrenched these out. That way they were nice and easy to get out. It wasn't that hard. I didn't have to use a breaker bar or anything. You don't want to break one of these, that would be a nightmare. And they all came out real simple. I put some anti-seize on them and put them back in. And then I fired it up, I cleared my codes, and no more warning light. So apparently this did it, and I didn't need to do my control unit, which is really nice. So this bank is really easy on this side. I have 4 more to do the other side. I've heard that, obviously I have my cover on this side. I'm not going to do them today. The back 2 back here, or at least the very back ones, are a real pain to get to. The others don't seem to be that difficult. But just doing this side, literally I can get this done in probably, if I'm rushing, I could probably do it in an hour, but I'd give yourself an hour and a half, 2 hours at most. It's really, really simple. The hardest part is just, honestly, you know, making sure when you're pulling this off that you don't break any of these tabs, pulling it off, because on this side, it's you push this down, you slide this down on these bottom 2, and on this side, it's the opposite. You have to pull it up and push it down to get it on. You can kind of see that right there. These tabs break off pretty easy too. They're just on these little foamies, and then so I had to glue them all back on. That's about the hardest part. Once you get to here, it's quick, it's simple, it's easy. Just wanted to do a quick video update. I'll leave the part numbers. I got these specifically off of eBay. It's like 280 bucks for the set, so it's not crazy inexpensive. Maybe it was 240, don't specifically remember, but I'll leave a code, or I'll leave a link down below. If I see them on Amazon, I'll leave a link for those, just so you get the right ones, specifically for the L5p, at least the early model L5p. This is 2017. And don't make the mistake I did and get the other one, because I couldn't return them. I held on to them too long. Anyway, that's another story. That's it. Just want to give you an update. 91,000 miles, replace the glow plugs. Good idea, good maintenance. We'll see you again next time.